my season was cut very short my second go around, which is why I have an hiatus. I really have a year left. Why I go on hiatus? I had no content to put up during that time. Senior year, look, trying to graduate. Senior paper was killing me, bro. But um, track just wasn't what it was used to be. And 2021, 22, I had fun. We all, yeah, it was chaotic, of course, but I had a lot of friends that held each other accountable, and we just had good times and good laughs. Made lifelong friends on running track, lost some friends, met amazing people, had an amazing significant other who also helped me train as well to become a better athlete. And the season was just all you could ask for. I really wish I had recorded more of it, but it really ended by the time I looked up. Yes, I'm drinking, okay? I worked out. I did what I was supposed to do. Returning in the fall 2022-23 season, we ended up getting a new coach. She introduced us and implemented a new thing where she wanted everybody to run cross country because Smith wasn't performing at cross country well to her likings in the last few years. So she wanted to change that culture, which was all right by me. I just didn't know I was gonna be one of the ones running. Let me tell you that. I don't do miles, you guys. Never have. But I mean, if I'm asked to do something, I'm gonna do it. She just saw that later on that I was not fit to run it, and that was for practice. We running 5, 10 miles. Dog, I just started running 1, and you're telling me to run 5? All right. So she found me unfit to run cross country. So she ended up moving me from being a sprinter to a mid-distance runner. I'm running 400s now. I can still run the 2. I'm running the 4x4. I'm running the 1. I'm running the 2, and I'm running the 60. Now, I'm not getting the training that I should for my short distance events because I'm spending so much time at mid distance that, you know, I'm just not. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it, and I'm not gonna, and it wasn't that I wasn't feeling it. It was just that, you know, there's only so many days in a week, and indoors coming up fast, and you know, me being a sprinter, I want to be able to dominate the events that I'm already familiar with, and they were just holding me to a standard of, well, you're not fast enough. Then, my other 2 teammates, and I'm just looking at them like, but you never see me run. I mean, yes, in our training, I only ran a 400 twice in my life, and it was that fall. Ran my first 400 in tennis shoes in 52 seconds. I run my second 400 in spikes in 50 seconds. And that's like only a 2-week split. If you know me, I don't really run track. I never had a day in my life. I just jumped into it because football wasn't working for me. I'm a dominant athlete. I've dominated every time I played football, but once I got to Smith, bro, everything just took a nosedive. I just kept getting hurt. I couldn't stay healthy. And once it was time for me to actually perform, I could, but the season was over. So I just figured I'd just go ahead and do something else. So I was just like on some, let me just go ahead and run track. My dog Justin already gave me the game before he even did it. Like, I'm not going to keep playing football when they got 6 quarterbacks. He knew he could play, and that man can play. But he loves track, dog. So he went ahead and he tried to tell me. And I was just like, nah, bro, I'm going to just keep playing football. Like, that's my sport. I didn't think I was a track runner. Didn't even think I was good at track. But I just kept playing football. It took me like a year before I even switched over to track. And even by that time, it was looking very scarce. I started off hurt. Everybody just looked at me like I was going to be buns. They probably didn't say it. I did have a couple of people tell me like, yo, we didn't even think he was going to be good. And I went from a 23.5 to a 21.9 in a matter of 4 weeks. And if you don't believe me, you can definitely check the numbers. TFFRS. I mean, they go on for Italy. If you're one of those, you can go check. I don't run a 200. Never had, did in my life. But I was definitely determined to go to conference for the 2. And I did. So I'm fortunate. I'm glad that I did do that. And I lost to Justin. And if you all know Justin, you know you're not beating him in a race. So why even try? I definitely tried. But I did win. Justin's competitive. I'm competitive. We 2 boys from Atlanta, man. Come on now. But yeah, man. Dude is just fast, bro. And, you know, I'm thankful for him and my teammates and my significant other for even pushing me to even reach those limits, because I definitely didn't see it in myself. So I was ever thankful for them and for those people doing that for me. Um, but back to how the season ended. Yeah, they just didn't respect me enough as an athlete to be like, yeah, you can do sprints or even prove what you can do in sprints. Um, we was all appointed as a captain, me and two other guys, and I told them like, I don't want to be a captain. I'm not gonna open my mouth and try to lead everybody because I'm not vocal. I don't like talking. And if you guys need me, then that's when I'll show up, because I had to prove my worth. So if somebody comes in here and just be like, I don't feel like doing this today, then I'm gonna tell them that ain't the way to go, because shoot, I did it and I made something for myself. So if I can, I know y'all can. Y'all ran more than me. So I wasn't an excuse type of person. I don't like those. And just it just wasn't working out the way it should have, guys. Thanksgiving came around and I came to her on some, on a heart to heart. Like, I just want some respect as an athlete. She was the type, if you wasn't gonna talk to her or at least like play her kind of games, then she was just not really gonna deal with you. She just didn't like those kind of people because she assumed that you just didn't want to be here. And I'm not a talker. I'm gonna show the practice. I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna go home. Simple as that. I think anybody with two brain cells and athleticism is gonna do the same thing. They're not gonna sit around and talk all day for what. But it was just that. She spent a lot of her time catering to her sprinters, which is cool by me. I just wanted to be a part of it. It wasn't until we had our time trials in November where they actually saw what I was capable of. And even then, it was still like, nah, we ain't doing it. They're gonna run mid distance. We'll still put you in the sprints, but that's it. So I just wasn't feeling it. I like to be myself when I'm at practice. When I play my sports, I like to do me. And when I say do me, I mean like I'm gonna come in there and I'm gonna be ready to work and I'm gonna give you my 100. I'm gonna give you my all. I'm over here slipping on the words. I guess we know what that means. I'm gonna give you my all and I'm gonna perform. But in return, let me goof off. In between sets, I'm gonna talk crazy. Coach, I feel like my legs are losing their Bluetooth connection. They're disconnecting from my kneecaps. I need to get some reconnection. Like, you feel me? But she was just so serious all the time and just like angry. And I couldn't really just be myself. So I just stopped talking in general. I just kind of practice. I couldn't even practice with my friends on top of that. Like, we all just got split into different groups. So on top of that, like, you by yourself practicing. My morning group that I used to practice with, man, they all bailed. So it was just me practicing by myself. And even then, I'm still not getting the training that I wanted to develop as a sprinter. I'm still doing mid-distance stuff, and I am getting dogged, bro. Like, she just was not there for that. So she wanted us to stay it was Christmas break, and my dad was in the hospital. And I told her I'm going to go home. I can't stay for that. So we had a conversation about it. I gave her the updates, and I was like, I'll definitely be back, though, in January before the first meet. But she had already told us, like, she's having a meet in New York that she didn't want everybody to go to. She was like, if you can perform, then you can go. And I was just like, I'll be training at home. My significant other definitely made sure that I did that, because she ended up spending a couple of days with me and had me running for my life and made sure that I completed my workouts as well while I went to the track. But January came, she had already dipped before even letting people know, like, who wasn't going to the meet. And she came back with, like, this absurd workout. It was our first day back, and we ran 10 400s. 10 400s, y'all. And it was literally no break. We had to walk a 200, and that was it. Once we walked that 2, we had to run again. And no, it wasn't no, arbitrary, like, oh, catch your breath type of walk. It was like you're jogging, and then once you reach that 2, that's where your 400 starts. So me and me Jalen Kamali, bro, we doing it. You feel me? Like, but we're dying for sure. First day back too. Like, get the lead out, everybody. You got to get the lead out when you're working out, and that's completely understandable. And but she just was not impressed. She even came up to us and, excuse my language, she was just like, "The hell y'all was doing on break, just sitting on your ass?" And we were like, "No, completely." A lot of us just told her 100. Like, we ate, we ran, but like not enough to be ready to run 10 400s. Like, goes we heard it. And we're like, it's just the first day back, we're gonna be fine. But she just was not she was not feeling it, y'all. And that's when we all three of us, we looked at each other and we were just like, it's gonna be bad. Like, nobody knows what's going on. And we was the first ones there. So we already knew, like, we told everybody beforehand, like, yo, when y'all get here, y'all need to go ahead and lock in, because first day of practice is gonna be crazy. But everybody else had a chiller practice than, we did. And I know that's probably like a mid-distance thing too, because y'all run like 4s and whatnot, but even like long distance, they ran like 2 miles and they was done. Sprinters ran like a couple 150s. I want to say about, not even 150s, they ran like 250s. I want to say they ran like 7 8. Bro, don't really quote me on that, because like I said, this was like a year ago. But a lot of people on the team actually seen that things was going to get bad, and it was just at a point where, like, yo, somebody's gonna be gone. I just knew, like, time was coming. And it was mostly because I was trying to tell her, like, I'm a sprinter. I want to run with the sprinters. I need to do sprinting workouts as well. I even asked her, like, can we split it up during the week? Once Wednesday come, can I just start doing sprinting workouts? I'll do my mid distance workouts, because those are the harder ones at the beginning of the week, and then I'll just do speed training, because I can run. I just need the technique to finish my races. And she just wasn't going for that, and she wasn't trying to hear me when I said that, telling me I'm not fast enough to other people, telling me I'm not fast enough at all, and so on and so forth. And I'm just like, all right. So we go ahead and get ready for the first meet, which was at Winston-Salem. First meet comes up, and I'm running the 60, the 2, the 4, and the 4x4. No, we didn't have a 4x4 that day. It was 6, 2, and 4. She didn't expect for me to run the 60 well, so that's why I was placed in it, because I was placed in a slow heat. Yeah, no, I did. I ran, placed for finals, and in 10 minutes I had to run a 2. So I mean, not a 2, I had to run a 4. So I told my coach, like, I'm sore. Can I just can I miss this race and go ahead and, get ready for a race that I can run? I'm not comfortable running a 4, especially if I'm cramping. Like, I'm gonna give it my all, and then I'm gonna get hurt, and now y'all got something else to add fuel to the fire. So I don't want to give you that. He was just like, all right, you've been doing your rehab? Yeah. We already had arguments about this early on in the year, you guys. She threatened to kick me off already, because she thought I was skipping rehab, and then it was, you're going to rehab too much. So it was like an iffy game, but it was all documented, and I even had my trainer on standby. Like, I can text her right now, and she'll tell you I'll be going. So he was like, all right, got up, walked away. If any normal athlete would think otherwise, that wasn't a green light to go ahead and miss that race and get ready for the one that you can run, then shoot, call me a whack-a-mole and hit me in the head, because I took that as a green light and was like, hey, I guess I'm just not going to run it. I'm going to get ready for the 2 then. So I ain't want to miss. I walk around. I got an interview, and I was being interviewed for my race and my events and how I performed. And he comes up behind me, and he's like, what are you doing? I'm sitting there like, getting ready for my 2. He goes, then you were supposed to run a 4? I said, yeah, but I told you I wasn't hurt for missing that. He goes, you didn't tell me that. But since you did, you won't be able to run a 2 either then. So I looked at him, and I'm like, bro, you tripping. I'm running that 2. I told him that I was hurting and I needed to run a race that I was able to run. and I'm not gonna hurt myself trying to run a race that I never ran before. And I was like, you know what? All right, cool, whatever. I'm just keep it pushing. Didn't hear him because he said, "You done for the day? All right, bet. Watch this." Went to go talk to my teammate. Went to go talk to my girl, and they was like, "Man, go run." Even on my side, go run. So what did I go do? I ran the 2. He comes up to me after the fact. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I didn't put up a time that I wanted. I ran like a 23. I don't really know how you convert those from JDL and indoor because it's a flat track times to what's a good time. So, I mean, look, if you know something I don't, then you can tell me that was a decent time. I really don't know, y'all. I was just trying to run because that's a race I like to run. He comes up to me after while I'm talking to my homeboy and my girl, and he's like, didn't I tell you wasn't supposed to run 2? And I was like, yeah. He was like, so what did you do anyway? I said, I ran a 2. And he was like, all right, well, your season's over. I want y'all to keep in mind that, well, we're not even going to say what his position was. It doesn't matter. He's a coach at the end of the day. But for him to make that decision without any discussion with any coaches or anything, so on and so forth, was kind of absurd to me. And then he was the same one challenging me all year, talking about, yeah, you're not even fast enough to do this and that. And I'm telling him, like, well, you can look at my numbers, but I'm not going to argue with you. And you're not even fast yourself. But I digress. So I blew up. Yeah, I really had a fit, bro. I lost my shit. Yo, God, look, I lost my shit. Okay, I told him like, y'all always been on my ass since day one, and I ain't did nothing but do what y'all asked me to do. I asked to be a sprinter. Y'all don't want me to do any sprinting workouts yet. I come out here and I make finals in a race I'm not even prepared for once since the school year started. Then I tell you that I'm hurt. You don't listen, and then you take it upon yourself to go to remove from the team. I was like, all right, bet. Just know you're going to get a phone call when you get home because I'm not getting kicked off the team for something that you lack at doing as an adult. Like, you suck. So Steph's trying to calm me down and tell him, like, yo, that ain't right, bro. We need him and so on and so forth. Like, that just ain't right. And I'm telling Steph, like, Steph, fuck that. If they want me off, fine, cool, whatever. I'll transfer. I'll do whatever it needs to be. But bro, I just can't do no more. And if you know me, I'm very chill, tolerable, and I don't talk back to adults. I don't really do all that stuff. I'm respectable, extremely respectable to adults. But my shit tolerance is very it's very high, bro. You gotta push me. And anybody who knows me can definitely tell you, like, this man is I don't lose my mind and I don't really go off and I don't do none of that. Like, you really have to push me. The last time I actually lost my mind and went on and got angry and fought back or anything like that is high school at a football game, bro, and one dude just kept trying me the whole game and I threw him out of bounds and I got thrown out the game. So it just is what it is. But I don't sit here and just start provoking stuff for no reason. And I had a choice of words with him after, and he told the coach that I threatened him, I threatened his life, and so on and so forth. And I was just being disrespectful, talking back, not doing what he was supposed to do. And we didn't have a discussion, nothing at all. She just kicked me out the group chat. Hey, that first meet was my last meet, which is why I had a year left of eligibility. I even told my dad because that was the first meet he watched of me running, like not physically, but well, in general, that was the first one he watched. And it was through the phone. So yes, I lost my shit. Okay, it is what it is. But my homies and my teammates and my girl also went to go bat for me and would try to get me back on the team and talk to her like, yo, that's not right. You're not even down here and you're taking his side for something. And mind y'all, it's not like they know each other or anything. She just hired a man a couple months prior to, us being here. So he was one of those coaches that played in between in the mix. So he was one of those ones. He pulled me to the side after we got back to campus and was like, what you did hurt my feelings, and I'm your coach, but like, yeah, I go to bat for you every day and everything in such a nature and so on and so forth. And you think I ain't gonna take it personally if you talk to me like that? So, I'm back level headed and I'm talking to him. I'm just like, you're right, it wasn't right by me. I apologize for what I said, but I don't think getting kicked off the team is necessary. A suspension would suffice, and that would be okay with me. So we talked, and he was like, yeah, you know, you can go ahead and just text your coach and meet with, and you can text me and your coach in a group chat and ask her about a meeting. So, you know, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because you're a coach and you already talking about establishing authority, and now you want me to text a coach when you can talk to her yourself about me. Like, I understand, like, trust me, I understand how things go when you have to take accountability for your actions. But the same person that just kicked me off the team wants me to talk to the coach about a meeting doesn't make sense. So I'm like, all right, whatever, cool. And he was like, you know, he said, he went as far and said, I'll even vouch for you when we talk. Sent my text message. This man ain't say a word, and she didn't even respond either. Like, she blocked me. She blocked my number, guys. And I came to her office, and I was like, yo, can we talk? And she put me in the office and was like, yeah, no, we can have a meeting with the AD and the what is it, compliance, to discuss you being removed from the team and pulling your scholarship. So I was just like, whoa, okay. So I mean, I went to compliance first and told her everything that happened. Like, everything is documented. I did everything I was supposed to do, but I didn't know they was best friends like that. So I was cooked, fried, y'all. Horrible, down bad. So I lost. No ammo in the gun. I'm donezo. So I'm just like, yo, explore my options getting off. And, you know, we had the meeting, and she was like, and the thing that rubs me the most is that even not the fact that you talk about your coach, you have the authority to act like you know what your, what is it, disciplinary action should be. You talking about a suspension for a couple of weeks. And I'm like, bro, is you a man or what? Because now not only, look, not only did this man pillow talk, guys, because he told some girls that wasn't even at the meet on our team what happened, and then he went to our coach and was like, oh yeah, he threatened me and blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even do none of that, and I can't even bring nobody here to do, like, to speak on my behalf that saw what happened. But, you know, charge it to the game. And she was like, yeah, you're off the team. So I was like, look, this is not over. I'm going to go take this to the NCAA because y'all been treating me from day one. And I really take a lot of things on the chin. But everything I got is documented. So if we want to take that route, we can do that. But I was like, you know, at the same time, you're a coach. This is your team. This is a decision you make. I wish you guys the best. And that's it. We should go on our separate ways. Shook their hands, and I left. I mean, yeah, she didn't want to shake my hand, but I showed my form of respect for leaving because I'm gonna go ahead and just take the higher ground while, you know, you do what you do. And for the next couple of weeks, when I tell you guys that she spoke so much on my name to the team and to other people, bro, it didn't make no sense. Like, yeah, he this, well, don't worry about him. I'm coming to the track to work out. It's a public track for one, and I don't know everybody's workout time, so it's not like I'm sitting here trying to stall the team because I don't care, bro. Like, I'm just here to work out. It's a public field, and I'm training for football. So what are you talking about? She kicks me off the track and was like, yeah, you can't be here. And I'm like, this is a public field. You can't tell me what to do. I can work out to my free leisure if I please. So cool. She thought otherwise. Thought to get the AD and campus police to come down here and remove me. All right, cool. I'm going to leave. I went into the weight room. Nobody's there. I'm lifting, working out. It's a public gym. You're going to be here. My team is using this. Okay, fine. We're doing this again. All right, I leave. I come back a couple of days later. I'm practicing and I'm training on my own time where nobody's there. The doors are locked. Guys, I don't know what more y'all want me to do, man. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and focus on, you know, graduating, getting out of there. And really, that's just what took my content and stuff and just put it in the trash can because I had nothing to upload, bro. I was going through it, dude. And then on top of that, right when things started looking up, shoot, I graduated. My dad passes a month after I come home. So not only am I like, fuck sports, I'm like, man, forget it. There ain't no point in really trying to do anything. And I'm old, man. I'm 25. And these boys out here, 20, 19, doing crazy numbers. I can't compete with that. And yeah, I'm an old man, whatever, cool. the moist is good, bruh. And I'm it's time to hang it up. So that's what that is. And I don't speak ill to none of my prior coaches beforehand or my teammates. I wish them all the best and whatever they're doing. Me, I'm fortunate enough to have a government job that does more than enough for me, and I will take that adventure and I will go on to go ahead and do for what I'm asked to do and go our separate ways. When I see them, I don't really hold no ill intent. I wish them all the best. I wish the whole team the best and completing whatever they got to do. That's just what it is. I know I said this in my story. I appreciate everybody who voted on my poll and said, yes, start your YouTube for stuff other than car content. So I'm gonna do vlogs. I'm gonna do dressing methods. Not like me actually putting on clothes, because I'm not doing that. Got cologne that y'all can share. Put you on game, how to wear stuff like that. Talk, give out relationship advice. I might even do a podcast. It might just be me where I'm talking about certain things. I don't know. I'm gonna get all that installed, but we're gonna work it out. But if you was a part of the 21, 22 JCSU team, go ahead and leave a comment and tell everybody how we got down back in the day, bro. But that'll be it. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of that. Because yo, I'm drunk. But like, comment, subscribe to the channel, bro, because I'm gonna actually put in effort to try this time, you guys. So stay tuned, be blessed, and I'm out.